Joining me now for an exclusive interview, Republican Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. Sir, good of you to be here tonight. And so now we learn, thanks to this Washington Times report now confirmed, that they were warned. They weren't just warned that the wait times were long. They were specifically warned that the VA department, that the administration should not trust the wait times that the medical facilities were reporting, that they were recommending a VA inspector general should take hold and test the accuracy of reported wait times. And yet, Senator, it appears that was not done. The numbers were accepted, or certainly there has been something has gone wrong, because now, all these years later, the problem appears to be worse than ever. Your reaction?
Look, the VA has been a problem for a long time. It's nice that the president's mad as hell, but why doesn't he have the kind of attention applied to this he did to the Obamacare websites? Multiple press conferences, multiple communications with the American people. Look, this is a huge problem. He needs to step up to the plate. Don't try to blame it on Bush or the Republicans in Congress. He's the CEO of the country. The VA reports to him. He ought to have the same kind of interest in this that he did in the Obamacare websites and the Obamacare law in general. Make it a top priority. Shape these people up. It doesn't make any difference that he just heard about Phoenix in April. We've known for years that the VA backlog was enormous. I had the Secretary of Veterans Administration in my office a year and a half ago on the same subject, and other members have as well. This has not been a secret that the VA was not doing right by our veterans.
And yet, it takes it to another level when there's been specific warning or knowledge that the numbers are being falsified. Not only are the veterans waiting too long, but that the data coming in from the VA facilities is false, is misrepresented, and cannot be relied upon. So no one can know, without doing some sort of an audit, just how bad this situation is. Now, you mentioned the Republicans. According to these same reports now, 9 recommendations arising from Inspector General audits from 2005 to 2007 were not implemented by 2008. When officials were preparing that report for the incoming administration. So both of these administrations have a dreadful history on this. However, we have to deal with the one we have in office now. My question to you is, what can be done? I mean, is this on Shinseki? Is this on President Obama? He's the commander-in-chief. Shinseki's the Secretary of Veterans Affairs. Does he have to go?
Look, it is a management problem, not a money problem. So it's obvious that the management team needs to be changed in order to address this problem. This is, I'm not saying that there were no problems in VA back during the Bush years. I'll give you an example. Back in 2006, they announced a new Veterans Administration hospital in my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. Here, 8 years later, they haven't broken ground yet. 8 years between the announcement and breaking ground. This whole agency is completely out of control, and as you indicated, now it may rise to the level of actually getting people killed because of the incompetence and the failure to service these wonderful veterans who deserve our finest care.
What do you make of the fact that the president has yet to specifically come out and make a statement on this, as opposed to, one answer to one question our own Ed Henry pressed him on?
Yeah, as I said, he needs to put the same kind of personal attention to this he did to the Obamacare websites and the whole rollout of that law. This is much more important. These men and women have sacrificed for our country. We promise them the best possible care. This is a promise that needs to be kept.